Hello all, Stacy the Blackfeather Intuitive, and welcome to Divinely Decked Tarot and Oracle Reviews done Stacy style. And today I am super excited to do an unboxing of a completely brand new deck that just arrived in my inbox. I'm super pumped about it. Without further ado, let's check out the Witching Hour Oracle. Okay, so here we have the Witching Hour Oracle by Sherry Gerhardt, and this is a US Games deck. They had a sale, and I've been looking at this deck for a little while, and finally the US Games had a sale that was, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse, and I was like, all right, it's time. I'm going to buy a couple of these decks. So, well, I was really drawn to the imagery when I saw this deck online, and thought, what a cool addition to my tarot and oracle deck collection. So let's kind of see. It's a US Games. It's been out since 2021. So again, new to me, not necessarily new to the world, but still new to me. And so therefore, I'm really damn excited about it. The witching hour is the time when the infinite energy of the universe is strongest and most accessible. The Witching Hour Oracle helps you tap into this magical power that exists within all of us when we use our intentions to positively impact the world. Channel the wisdom of the triple goddess and the power of the lunar cycles to manifest potential outcomes. Loving this. All right, let's check it out. First of all, the box is really good quality. I love that it's matte. And that it's black, that black background comes with a really nice guidebook. Let's check that out here. So I love the front of it. I love that we have an hourglass and we've got some birds that are represented. So lots of wisdom coming through this. Ooh, I'm loving the font here. We've got black and white, the witching hour and its magic, maiden, mother, and crone, the three faces of the goddess. So it gives a little bit of information, the moon cycle. Let's begin. Look, feel, listen, smell, taste. So it's talking about the senses. It gives us some lunar spreads. And then we've got the cards and their interpretations, talking about the moon, the crow moon, the wolf moon, the growing moon. So they're all divided by different moons. The hare moon. Oh, that's interesting. The mead moon, the buck moon, the barley moon, the harvest moon. Oh, this is going to be interesting. The blood moon. These are all part of our moon cycles. The blue moon that we go through every year. So this is going to be really relevant. The snow moon, the cold moon, and then a little bit about the artist. Oh, this is going to be really cool. I can't wait to check this out. All right, let's check out these cards. So they're beautifully, actually, no, they're not gilded. There must be weird lighting. They are shrink wrapped, which is like the bane of my existence. I'm going to do my best. There we go, to get it started here so that I don't wreck the cards. Yes, not gilded. That's okay. Not mad at it. The cards are a little bit wider and longer than, I want to say, a tarot, but not a traditional oracle size, which I think is interesting. It's US Games cardstock. So, I want to say kind of standard to what you would be expecting. It's kind of reversible, but not really, just because we've got, the owls on the light owls, the white owls on one side, and we've got the raven on the other side. But that's okay. I don't, I'm not a reversal reader so much anyway, so it's not too bad. Let's take looks like we're going backwards here. So let's take a look at the imagery. We'll start with one, the wolf moon beginning. Beautiful. So I love the enlightenment that comes from her, from her head. She's naked, but she's not vulnerable. I feel like she's very fine. Being naked. She's not in distress. It almost feels a bit like self-care, like when we come out of the shower and we're just sort of sitting there. I love that there's a bird here being reflected. The wolf moon, protection. This is the image that we have on the front of the card box. So the wolf moon is, I want to say, the theme that this creator is wanting to draw our attention to. I love the eyes of the wolf. The wolf moon align. I like that they're letting us know which moon these keywords are drawing us into. This is almost like reflections of ourselves, different aspects of ourselves that are coming into alignment. The ice moon, purification. That's interesting. It's like she's being purposely cut out and superimposed. It looks like a stylistic choice. Same thing here. The ice moon, growth. I love the colors in this tree and that she's the tree she's becoming. The ice moon, self-healing. She's holding, it looks like a heart in her hand. Almost like Three of Swords energy. The crow moon, explore. So yes, definitely a stylistic choice that all of these figures have been cut out and superimposed over the moon. The crow moon, prosperity. So pregnancy, right? Getting ready to give birth to something. Abundance. The crow moon, breaking illusions. Oh, this is an excellent image. So we're seeing a youthful face that's kind of being, broken down into different parts. We're seeing a slightly older, more mature face behind it. So maiden, mother, and now we're seeing crone, reflection. I think that's really cool. The growing moon, self-reliance. Again, that hourglass, so timing. Timing is a factor. She's standing on a pile of books or kneeling on a pile of books, crouching down. Growing moon, creating. Love this. I love any, reference to music and the creation of music. It's just part of my background. And I love the strings. I love violins. The growing moon, confidence. So here we're seeing the indigenous peoples' symbolism here. So ancient wisdom. The hare moon, intuition. Very cool and very focused on that third eye energy. We have a lot of the hares, the rabbits running circles from a shadow, or not a shadow perspective, from a spirit perspective, kind of a apparition. The hare moon, propagating energy. So how to work with the energy. And I love that it's as above, so below. It's like her hair is the changing of the leaves, the seasons, and learning to work with the different seasons to get what you're needing. The hare moon, guidance. And so she's holding a bunch of, feels like incense sticks here. She's creating an environment to receive guidance. The mead moon, restless energy. Oh, I love this. She makes me think of Donna Summer. I am a disco queen and I love Donna Summer, and this makes me think of her. I love this. And of course, she's holding a glass of wine. So how could I not love that, right? The mead moon, decisions. So I love that we're seeing the back of her, and we don't know exactly 100% what she's looking at. We're getting glimpses of, hints of, and I feel like that helps us when we're asking a question and receiving this guidance. It's not superimposing or projecting something onto us. It's giving us the opportunity to choose to connect with it. The mead moon, self-reward. Oh, very cool. I love that she's laughing. She also is drinking some kind of delicious libations. And it is rewarding the self. We need to reward ourselves. Life can be really challenging. It's important for us to take time out to celebrate every once in a while. The buck moon, relaxed energy. So here she is meditating. She's connecting with self and source, and the buck is protecting her. The black moon, prepare. Loving this. So he's writing on this beautiful ribbon that keeps changing color, the reds, the purples, the oranges. So definitely passion, fire, intuition, our resources, what it is that we're manifesting out into the world. So I love that. Dream work, the buck moon. So here we have, I feel this is like a crone energy with the butterfly, very galactic in nature. The dream work, leaving the planet Earth to be able to do the spiritual work that you're here to do, to connect to home. The barley moon, vitality. Yes, she's showing her vitality. She's strong. She's got the owl. The owl is her heart. So she's got a wise heart. There's a lot of abundance here. She's in the wheat field. So she's got what she needs. The barley moon, appreciate. Taking time to stop and smell the orchids, right? I think that's an orchid. Barley. Oh, and the snow owl indicates that that's wise. That's a wise choice to make. The barley moon, friendship. Oh, loving this. Two soulmates together, just having a great time. Walking through this life together, all heart based. The harvest moon, balance. Interesting. She's got some red face paint, red over one eye, feeling like there's a cost to the balance. There's maybe some pain in the balance, in finding the balance, but the balance is what's important. The harvest moon, rest after labor. Yeah, absolutely. Working so hard to create the harvest, to pick the harvest. It's a different type of work. Harvest moon, organize the mind. She's got a lot of feathers and braids in her hair. The crow is, I want to say, like putting things into her head, putting ideas and thoughts into her head. And I'm seeing finances here. That's kind of interesting. Finances is written in, and it looks like there's almost another word that's written in there. I can't make it out. Anxiety. Finances, anxiety. I wonder if there are other words in here. Oh, wow. So I'm going to need a magnifying glass to get all of those words. Maybe it'll say it in the thing, but that's clever. I like that. The blood moon, karma. So she's holding an owl to her heart for support, maybe to protect the owl because, in a previous experience, she didn't. So she's learning from her karmic experience. The winds of change, the winds of intuition and source energy are moving around. There's the owl spirit of the past. I feel that this is a cat looking onwards as well. There's a lot to that image. That's really cool. The blood moon, let go. So like getting ready to give birth, don't try to control it so much. Just be in flow of it. Allow things to happen organically. The blood moon, justice. So she's measuring the skull heads, right? Heads will roll. That's what I'm hearing. And justice is blind. The blue moon, honoring the past. So taking time to reflect on who you've been, not so that you can get stuck in it, but so that you can say, look how far I've come. The blue moon, commune with the dead. So taking that time to honor your ancestors, to honor the many deaths of you, to be reborn again into this new vision and version of self. The blue moon, prophecy. Yes, so the seer. She's blind, but because of that blindness, she sees other things. She sees other worlds, other dimensions. And the third eye is even more pronounced and prominent for her. The snow moon, transform. Loving that. Yes, we do transform when we are quiet and still. And it seems like there's not a lot of activity that's happening, but that's where the magic really starts to happen. The snow moon, take root. I love that she's surrounded in green clothing, a green cloth, because the green is representative of that healer energy. And we cannot root ourselves in anything until we understand the health, our health. What is our healthy norm? When we root ourselves in that healthy norm, then we can be able to help others. We can be able to I want to say, share in the wisdom that we have acquired in our lives. She looks so fun too. She looks playful. She's like, I know something you don't know. The snow moon, communication. This is interesting because I feel like this is communicating with people from all walks of life, because you never know where you're going to learn the next important fact, right? The next important stage to move towards. The cold moon, reach out. Yes, when it's cold, we tend to hibernate, and that can not be so great on our spirit, on our energy. So reach out for help. Help will be given. Help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who ask. The cold moon, endure. Yeah, we do have to endure a cold moon, but this too will pass. And that's what I keep feeling here. And finally, the cold moon, personal alchemy. Yes, using the energy from within to generate what you need in the physical, what you need without, outside of the body in that external way. Personal alchemy. Also, personal alchemy is understanding yourself, understanding why you came here in the first place. What is it that you really want to achieve and accomplish, and how you want to grow, who you want to become. Loving this. All right. So, in true Stacy style, we are going to shuffle these bad boys up and see how this deck wants to work with you if you want to work with this deck. The growing moon, self-reliance. Yeah, definitely feeling like this deck is going to help you with timing. It's also, I love that she's wearing the green connected to the heart energy and standing on these books, or, sort of crouching on these books. She's supported by the wisdom. She's supported by the knowledge that she has gained. And she understands that there's only a certain window of time to be able to apply that. We only have so much time on this planet, in this existence. And I'm noticing, the moon here, it's like the moon within a moon within a moon that almost shapes like a portal. She's getting ready to go through the portal. So when we talk about that self-reliant energy, you have to kind of do the work and then rely on what you've learned, rely on what you've been guided to acquire and achieve. And that will steer you in the, I want to say, in the right direction. So let's see what the messaging here is. The growing moon, also known as the planting moon, Eostra month, and budding trees moon. During the growing moon, it's time to take the energy that broke through the surface from the last lunar cycle and propel that forward, using that vitality to create and produce new things. Start to build self-reliance in order to use your own powers and resources rather than those of others. By creating and building self-reliance, your self-confidence will flourish. So the actual card itself, growing moon, waxing moon, and maiden energy. The waxing growing moon is about autonomy, and how to use your powers and resources rather than those of others will help you thrive. Just as the maiden is sitting upon the books from which she has gained information and skills, she uses the hourglass, a symbol of time, to apply that knowledge to become self-reliant. Drawing the self-reliance card, it may be time to consider being more self-sufficient. Are you struggling with personal accounting issues, leaving your budget in pure chaos? Maybe you should consider taking a personal finance course at your local library or trade school. Perhaps you want to start your own business, but you don't know how to promote yourself. Think about a marketing class or purchase a book on selling and advertising strategies to become a better spokesperson for yourself. Meditate on the things that will improve your reliance on your own abilities instead of others. Wow. So I feel like this deck is going to give you information as food for thought so that you can then choose to apply it for yourself. It's kind of saying, go within, take this information and then process it within. Go within and see how you want to make it work for you. It's not about go and talk to this person, go and talk to that person. It's about, what do you know? What is it that you are knowing and feeling? Let's lean into the wisdom and the experience that you already have acquired, because it all matters. It all matters, and it all makes a difference. Wow. Okay, so that is our the Witching Hour Oracle review. Loved sharing this deck with you guys, and please, put in the comments whether you enjoyed this as well. Maybe you already have the deck because it's been out for a while. Would love to be able to keep the conversation going. Also, if you want to become one of my fabulous phoenixes and go deeper into a lot of these things, click the join button on my YouTube membership to check out the 3 different tiers that I have available so that we can continue to go deeper, and where you get a little more access to me, where we get to kind of really talk about these things and I don't know, just be able to commiserate around it. Because, it's just, there's so much, and we don't have to do this wild ride called life alone. So would love to connect with you guys in that way. Until I see you for another episode of Divinely Decked or Black Feather Couture, Divining a VIP Life. I wish you well, sending lots of love and support. We'll see you on the flip side, and transform well. That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was great to connect with you guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment for more content like this. And feel free to follow me on Blue Sky for even more content every single day. Can't wait to see you guys next week for another installment of Black Feather Couture, Divining the VIP Life.